What's up, guys? It's the Doza, and we are back here on the Dozacraft SMP server. And ignore that thing on the floor there. My inventory is just full of crap. Oh, there, I picked it up. And today, we're gonna do so many things today. Today is gonna be a crazy day. We're gonna do all kinds of stuff. I've been so busy. It's been insane. But right now, we are in the third and final stronghold. And I found the first one. Oh, hello. I found the first one by accident when I went to a nearby extreme hills biome near spawn. I just heard a silverfish. Does that mean the thing's down here? I found it by accident when I was branch mining in extreme hills, the first one, and that's the actual. Oh yeah, here it is. That's the actual portal that we used to go to the end. Oh man, this is not good. Not good. Not good. Not good. Hold on just a second. I'll be back. I'll be back just a second. Uh-oh. Screenshot. Whew. I got it. Okay. That's fine. Hey, we're at spawn. Okay, so we'll get back there in a second. It's an unloaded chunk, so the items shouldn't disappear. All my armor was freaking broken too. Anyways, so let me explain. So we found the first one that direction, and that's the one we used to get to the end and back. And then we found one out in the ocean. I just happened to find it because we could see the stone brick under the water. And the one out there, I think it was Connor, actually broke the silverfish spawner. And then we kept the one over at the main one, and then for some reason, Geek Metal broke that spawner. So we still want to have a spawner. So today I set out and I went and I found the last one over there, and we have a general idea of where it was. And it took me quite a while, but I eventually found it. And I was a little cheaty about it. I was using the fences and the redstone block method to kind of X-ray and see into the ground. But yeah, so we found that. I'll get back there in a minute and see that. But since we're at spawn, let me show you what I've been doing here. We decided to Christmasify the place. So I have gone around and I have some lights, some Christmas lights, which are the new stained glass. And it doesn't look exactly like Christmas lights, but it's kind of the best I could do with what I had. It looks a lot better than wool, I think. And this was something we couldn't do last year, of course, because we didn't have the stained glass. So I have Christmas lights, and I think it's red, green, white, orange, and blue is what I have. And this is kind of the best thing I could come up with as string in between them. So I got these all along here. There's still a lot more I need to do. And then got some more of that on top of my gas station here. And then, of course, we have the Christmas tree here. And the Christmas tree still needs to be decorated. But this thing took forever to build. I did not build it in creative mode ahead of time or anything. Just threw it together. It was a 2x2. It started out, I planted a 2x2 sapling thing of dark oak. Or not dark oak, but just regular, what was it? Not dark oak. Dark wood? What's it called? Spruce? I think it's called spruce. A 2x2 of spruce, and as you know, or if you don't, in 1.7 now you can find mega spruce biomes. Or mega taiga is what it's called. It's the taiga trees, the dark oak. I keep saying dark oak. The dark wood. It started out as that. It was a 2x2 tree. And then of course, working with odd numbers is much easier, so I changed the trunk to a 3x3, and it's much easier, works out a lot better. Let me sleep real quick. Okay, we have daylight again. For some reason, things aren't loading in very well. But so we have the tree here. We still need to decorate it, and I think I'm going to kind of let everybody decorate it, but I got the tree built, and then we have the tree skirt around the bottom, which is kind of cool. And then as you already saw, there's candy canes all around spawn. They are iron blocks and redstone blocks. Looks very, very nice. And down here, by the way, you can see that spawn is torn apart, and that is because Grutz is redoing it. He has some ideas, and he's a smart guy. He knows what he's doing, so I'm not even questioning him. I'm just letting him do his thing. and we'll see how it turns out. So, Christmasifying stuff. So now, as you can see down here, I have some snow like bunkers. You can like hide behind the wall and throw snowballs, and I put chests full of snowballs in here. But unfortunately, at the moment, and I didn't know they changed this, but you can throw snowballs and hit mobs, of course, because I throw snowballs and hit mobs at the double zombie spawner. Uh, anyways, so you could do that, but it doesn't work for players. You can't hit players, and that kind of sucks because I wanted to have a snowball fight. So I'm going to probably put more of these around spawn. I also need to build some more igloos. Or I need to build igloos. I got a whole bunch of snow here. I went over to the stronghold, the first stronghold we found, and we have a bunch of snowmen there because originally we were going to kill the ender dragon with snowballs. Which I don't know if it's possible because I don't think snowballs cause damage. I don't remember where we were going with that, but maybe it does. I don't know. So I might set up a few more bunkers. I need to put some igloos around town. We removed Adder's plot right there, and I think we might be removing this gas station and probably that shop right there. That's Isa's because we need to build town hall, and we'll probably build town hall right here. So we need a place for a beacon at spawn and for the dragon egg. I'm getting distracted now. So let's continue with the Christmas tour. Haven't done anything at the conference room yet. Got more candy canes over here. This is something I worked out in creative mode, this wreath. And it took a long time to get this going. Honestly, the tree probably took a lot longer to build than this thing, but the tree I just did off the cuff, just freestyled it sort of. This I actually built in creative. It took a while to get the shape down and everything, but I got it eventually. It's two different color leaves. It's spruce leaves and jungle leaves, and I think it kind of gives it a nice diverse color to it, even though it's really like repetitive pattern kind of thing, but it still looks pretty good. And then I have redstone blocks as the, what are they called? Not huckleberries, but, what are they called? I don't know. Hollyberries, yeah, hollies, that's what they're called, holly bushes. They have red berries on them and have leaves that have like pokies on them. And also, I went to Google and just searched images of wreaths, and they have pine cones as well. So here, I have dark wood logs and dark oak logs, and kind of just mix them up together. You can't really tell because it's kind of dark. You have to be really up close to it to be able to see it. So those are pine cones, and then got some more holly berries down here. And then I just could not figure out for the life of me how to do a bow. So I had Kwani come on the creative server and had her come over and check it out. And she did a couple samples of bows, and this is the kind of the one I picked out. So that looks pretty cool. So this wreath is awesome. I have it on the front of the wheat farm, and it's a lot bigger than I expected it to be. I was kind of just hoping it'd just be like a little small thing, and I probably could have built it smaller, but I think this is appropriate because the redstone blocks as holly berries. Isn't Halle Berry? Isn't that a celebrity? Anyways, it's proportionate to this and the pine cones. It's all very proportionate. Very cool. Okay, so we have that. What else do we have? The tree. Oh, over here. Of course. I kind of just tried to think of every Christmas cliche you could think of. And we have this. I built a little fireplace, got some item frames, and I instructed people to come here. As you can see right here, it says book inside for your reading pleasure. This is taking up most of the video, so we might not be doing a lot of crazy stuff today. I do have to go get my items back, though. So this says, Merry Christmas, everyone. As you can see, I've spent some time making this spawn area festive and ready for Christmas. What would Christmas be without a warm fireplace and some stockings on the mantle? So here it is. I've made 4 different colored stockings, 2 of each color, for the 8 of us who have been online the most recently. Pick a color, use the anvil to put your name on it, and then place it in the item frame. And don't forget to place your gifts to other players under the tree, and keep an eye out for some presents with your name on it. Don't open until Christmas. Doza. So we got that book in here, and I made 2 white, 2 red, 2 green, and 2 blue stockings, and I know Kwani came here and checked it out. Apparently I think she had to log out really quick, but she took her blue stockings and forgot to put it up there. So right now we have mine, we have Gruts, and we have Rally Block here. And there's been 8 people online mostly lately. It's been me, Doza, Adder, Kwani, Gruts, Rally Block. Tomo has stopped online once in a while. Malice, and one more. What was the last one? God, I can't remember. I'm forgetting the 8th person. I apologize. I'm an asshole. Okay, and so the final thing I did, and this is my favorite, and this was off the cuff too. This was freestyle, and I'm really proud of how well it turned out. Gruts came over here a while ago and built an iron golem on top of the iron golem farm, and what I did, load please. There's more to the head. Come on, there we go. Oh, I jump in the water. Great. What I did was I put a Santa hat on him, and I love it. It's it's not completely perfect or anything, but it's still really good. I love it. I'm very proud of it. Completely freestyle. Almost did it in one shot too. At first, this kind of came too close to the head, so I extended this out a little bit more. It's still funky angle. Like I said, it's not perfect, but I'm really proud of that. I love that Santa hat, and it's so perfect. I just love how it worked out, because Gruts, he actually told me, I did a video of me putting a neck on this guy. You can't really tell there's a neck, but I put some blocks in there so there wasn't a space. But he actually told me he did this because I was saying no pixel art at spawn. So he said he built this just to kind of defy me. But it's great. I love that he built it because it's perfect for Santa hat, and I just love it. It's fun. It's fun doing all this stuff. Okay, so I have the coordinates. I need to go into my files and check those and go get my items real quick. So a lot of my armor broke. My pants broke for sure, and probably more items broke. So I'm not going to travel around that place very much, but I do have a screenshot of where it's at. So now, hopefully, sometime in the near future, me and Gruts and maybe Adder can get together and work out some kind of silverfish farm or something. We want to do more projects together as a community. A lot of us do big projects like the slime farm or mob grinders and stuff like that, but we don't really do stuff together. So I think we're going to try to figure out some kind of cool farm to do together with the silverfish. And it's nighttime again already. I've been talking all day. Alright, so I'm going to sleep real quick. I'm going to get back over there. I'm going to get my items. And then I think I will meet you back at my house because I have some good freaking news. Hello guys, welcome back. It's a new day. It's a new evening. It's about 9 o'clock at night, and it's about 3 days later. So I'm re-recording the last bit of today's video because somehow my recording screen kind of got off-center, and I recorded most of that video before I realized I could see part of my desktop. So re-recording, which is fine because I was getting a ton of lag on that last clip, and I found out why. And it's a problem with these new chicken jockeys because they are everywhere in caves, because a chicken jockey will spawn in a cave. Hello slime, I hear you slapping around. They spawn in caves, the chicken jockeys, and if they don't pick up an item, they will despawn, but the chicken remains. So the chicken's in the caves, and then zombies spawn naturally like they do, and they pick up the eggs, and eventually you accumulate so many zombies in the caves holding eggs that you start getting a very high entity count. And around here I usually have about 130 total entities, counting my horses and the slimes coming through, and the villagers, my cat, my dog, just regular entities around. So usually about 130, and right now I'm about 145. So there are most definitely some guys stuck around here somewhere. I can hear these guys coming up. I think they're a little bit lower. But anyways, here's the good news. I got the blacksmith, and he's the perfect blacksmith. Unfortunately, he does not trade 8. Is my volume? I feel like my volume is really loud right now. Hold on just a second. Turn this down just a little bit. Turn it down just a little bit. Is that better? Probably not. Okay. Gruts trades 8. This guy trades 9, but it's no big deal. I can't be greedy. And also my paper guy asks for a little bit more paper than Gruts does. But we got him. We got the Perfect Blacksmith. He was surprisingly easy to get. And in the clip I had before, I went over there. I had this guy there still. The place is beat up and damaged because creepers kept coming in, so I actually temporarily blocked off the whole place so no outside things could get in. Somehow, once in a while, they do, because in that clip I had a whole bunch of priests all over the room. They weren't in any holding rooms. They were just sitting out in the open in their minecarts, hanging out, getting ready to trade. I had about 10 of them in there, and somehow a zombie got in there because I went back and they were all dead. So now I'm working on a priest. I'm working on the perfect priest, and that would be experience potions. And I've been trading a lot with the priests, trying to get it to the last trade, but when I actually do find the experience potions, I buy it out as much as I can. So I have about, I would say, 6 or 7 stacks of experience potions, and I have a plan for those. So we'll be working on that off camera, of course, but I'll let you guys know when I actually get the perfect priest. And then I'll probably stop, because after that there's like the perfect baker, where you can get like maybe unlimited steak if you want, but that's no big deal to me. What else is there? That's about it, isn't it? Blacksmith, the librarian, the priest, the baker guy, the food guy, and I don't know what the last one would be. Maybe trade wheat for unlimited diamonds. I don't know. But priest is probably where I'm gonna go, and then I'm gonna stop. So I'm only gonna record for about 10 minutes just to finish off this video. Might be short, might be long. Who knows? We'll find out. I fixed all my armor, as you saw in the previous clips. Most of it broke as I was traveling to that final stronghold. I haven't gone back there, but I brought that stuff back. I made a new helmet, new everything, and then I died. Then I fell into lava because I thought I was being a smart guy, and I was like, didn't have any pearls because I was planning on going back to the end to get some more pearls. So I had to swim through my creeper face that has lava in it, and I had just woke up. I was tired, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to take off all my armor, and then I'm going to swim through it, the lava, so I don't hurt myself. And something in the back of my head was telling me, go get a fire resistance potion if you're going to do that stupid shit. I didn't listen to that voice, so I tried to swim through it. I died, and I lost all my armor. I had a whole bunch of diamonds with me. I had some brand new armor, and I wanted to enchant with my protection books and everything, and lost it all. So luckily I had some more armor, and you guys know me, I always have my books, so got a whole new thing. I made a new brain bucket, and I think I'll keep my helmet that name. And I'm not just naming it just to be funny, I'm naming it because it means you can always repair it, so that's great. These two, same thing, it's always just protection 4. And then I have some new boots. Instead of Doza's kicks or whatever they were, now I got my Brutus boots. These will probably change. And also, of course, I lost Deboza, so now we're on Deboza the 4th. Other than that, I got my pick, renamed it Clever Name here just because I like that name, my Efficiency 5 pick. And I'm going to be working on some of Etho's style of mining, where he gets the beacon and the haste 2 and just clears out a place, so we'll be doing that sometime too. But I'm going to move away from my base because there's a few more things over at the baby zombie jockey place that I have that I want to talk to you guys about, so I will meet you there. But before we do that, I can't forget from that clip we cut, because my thing was off center, I built a couple bridges here, and right here I built a very simple wooden bridge. I think it kind of fits the theme of everything in this area, and I built it on the low end of the river rather than, you know, on the high end going from the top to the top. And I built another bridge over here, and let's do some jump cut action just to save some time. And here's the other bridge. This bridge I did build on the high end, from the top of the banks to the other bank, and I felt like since this was leading into where the villager hospital, zombie hospital, capital Z, whatever you want to call it, that place decorated in quartz is going to be, I think it kind of fits that. It's pretty simple idea with it, but I think this bridge, the type of build it is, it's kind of meant to be a straight bridge rather than like a hanging bridge type thing. So got some iron bars in there. Of course, it's got a tunnel through the middle of it, because if I do ever want to, I want to be able to ride a boat through. Very cool design, I think. I think it's simple, but it's nice. And let me just pearl up here really quick. But this side, so this is what it looks like from the top. and I have a rail through here because, okay, let me explain that really quick too. I was trying to bring all my zombie jockeys down here. So I had a cart going through here and dropping them straight off into the pool. And if you didn't know, if you put zombie jockeys, chicken jockeys, whatever they're called, on a rail, they will just go. They will go from one end of the cart of the track to the other end. No boosters. They could be looking at you from here, and he'll go straight. So this track here goes all the way over to that place where I have the double spawner. And so I was just firing them all off. They all went down the rail, all popped in the pool. And then when I came here, I found most of them off the chickens, kind of huddled in the corner because they're trying to get the zombie that's in the zombie zapper over there. And there was only like this guy alive and maybe another guy. But I found out when they're in carts, they actually sink in the water. And when they sink in the water, if the baby zombie's head goes under the water, he'll dismount from the chicken. So that was a problem. I didn't know about that. So I lost. I had 15 zombie chicken jockeys and lost most of them. There's one in here, and I saved a couple more over there, and we'll get to that in a second. But my problem with the positioning of this bridge is I have this back door on the church, and I wanted to have like some kind of deck out here or something out the double back doors, but I can't do that with the bridge here. But I think the bridge will probably stay, to be honest. It'll probably always bother me, but you know, no big deal. So let's get over to the chicken jockeys, and I'll show you guys what I've been doing. Alright, so let's start out with these little guys. So these are some of the remaining ones that I managed to save, and I was able to get them into, I thought I had 4. I guess I might have lost one, actually. Yeah, there's only 3 in there. Weird. So I managed to save these guys, and I got them in this pool the right way, and this is where they're going to be for now. I still have Lady Gaga. I lost Peanut, unfortunately. But I saved these guys up here. I'm not sure what I want to do with them yet. I want to do something with these guys. And I've had people ask me, why catch these? Why spend so much time trying to catch a bunch of them? And like, what's the reason? What benefit are they going to do for you? And nothing really. I take it as a challenge, you know. When you find out there's a new mob and it's a rare mob, I feel like I want to be like, oh yeah, it's hard to find. It's a rare mob. Well, guess what? I'm going to dominate it. I'm going to catch it. I'm going to keep it. It's going to be my pet. I'll have full control over its being in this world, and I'll have a bunch of them. So that's what I did. So there was a theory, and I mean it's a true theory with how these guys spawn with spawners, chicken jockeys, that is. But I misunderstood it. Let me get a night vision potion real quick. Nope, wrong chest. Oh, yeah, that's right. You see all my bottles of enchanting in here. I put them all in my inventory just so I can bring them back and put them in my armory. But I just wanted to show you guys how much of this I actually have. I said I had about 6. I actually have 6, 9, a lot. Almost 11 stacks, about 10.5 stacks of these. And I have a plan for them. So let's drink this real quick. So Grutz told me that 11 blocks around a spawner is the space you can have a chicken where a baby zombie will potentially pick up on it. Meaning you can have chickens near a spawner, and if there happens to be a chicken jockey to spawn, it actually doubles the chances of a chicken jockey spawning. So for now, I've been shooting these chickens on top of the spawners, and now I have them just down at the bottom, and I changed the water so it flows to the middle. Just so, from this spawner at least, these guys should be close enough to spawn on a guy, I think. But 11 blocks around it. So what I did down here, and I spent a long time doing this just to come to find out I was completely wrong. These rooms are 11 blocks out from that lowest spawner. And the idea was I was going to have chickens all over these rooms, everywhere, just chickens everywhere. And zombies could spawn on them. And when they do, if it's a chicken jockey, they'll walk over this way and try to get to this villager here. And I had a whole bunch of water in here that they would swim in, just like they do in that room. But I found out it's not 11 blocks around each side. What are you doing in here, guy? It's not 11 blocks around each side of the spawner, but it's 11 blocks around the spawner. So it's 5 blocks on each side of it. So with that, 5 blocks out from that spawner in there only came to about where this cobblestone is, so it would not have worked. So this was all in vain, but I instead, oh, don't try to get me, guy. Oh yeah, you see me. Instead, I just built a little waterway here, so hopefully they will actually swim through this tunnel and try to get the zombie villager, but he's not interested in that guy. He wants me right now. We up here? Yeah. So I'm going to lower this guy down. I took all of this water out because I don't need it. And this is going to be fun taking this down because watch. I can just break this corner sign. Boom. And that whole line breaks. So I'm going to have fun taking down all these. And it's going to be a lot of signs. I made so many signs for this project. And it's all worthless. So, same concept. Still going to use this room as much as I can with that little water pathway there. And I'm going to keep collecting these guys just because I'm having fun collecting them. Alright, well I'm here down at the slime farm. And I'm tearing down this beacon because I'm going to go over and do some ethos style haste 2 efficiency 5 mining, and I'm just going to tear apart the earth because I recently well it was Etho's idea, I believe. You know, anybody could think of it really, but Etho kind of brought it up, and Seth Bling caught onto it, and I recently got into Seth Bling and he has so many diamonds from doing this. It's ridiculous, and he's only covered about 100 by 100 area, and that's big to most people, but each of my tunnels is 100 blocks long, so that's really only, you know, it's not that much to me. So I'm gonna do that, but the video's over now, so I gotta end it off because I think we're probably out of time by now, and I'll see you guys in the next episode. And I'm going to go back to the clips. I'm going to record clips as things happen and put it together in the video because then I shouldn't run into problems like I did today. Been a rough time. Been a rough time in the Dozacraft computer trying to record things world. But it'll all get better in time. Thank you guys for the support. I'm nearing, what is it, 500? It's either 500 or 600 subs. And that's exciting. That's awesome. And it's been more so lately. I'm not sure how or why or where my videos are being seen and where you guys are seeing me from, but it's awesome, and I'm glad I'm getting some more views and more subs and more people commenting and giving me feedback. I love the feedback. I always love the feedback. Good or bad, leave it in the comments. Just talk to me. But I'll see you guys tomorrow. So click that thumbs up if you've enjoyed the video, and I'll see you guys. Love, peace, and chicken grease. Peace the fuck out.